2. We got a check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Alright, here we go, guys. I guess you can hear me. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and give a thumbs up. Go ahead and put something in the comments. Let me know how we doing. I'm going to start it off right for you tonight. On this cold winter night. Out here in the city of Detroit. Yes. Oh, yeah. All this music you can listen to if you've been listening. It's all me. And this is how I do it. I don't play around when it comes down to getting my mix on. That's why I got this video. I got used to all this here. There ain't no game. But you didn't come here for music, you came for some body cam. Episode 1, that boy's good. Yo ass is grass. Going down. So, this is how we always start off. I'm going to be doing every Saturday. And it's going to be pretty much every Saturday or Sunday, one of those days. I'm thinking it's probably going to be Sundays, where I'm going to be doing live body cam reactions. And you guys can come and join me. It's probably going to be Sunday. I think that's a good day. Got to start being on a routine. But before we go ahead and get it in, we got to start off with our theme song.
Your ass is grass.
The game begins.
Spin that wheel and see who wins.
If you just joining, go ahead and subscribe right now, because I need every subscriber I can get. I only got like 53, I think. Horrible. But we're going to move that up to a higher level. Starting off with you. So go ahead and throw that thumbs up and subscribe. So let's go ahead and go to our first body cam. This one's going to be one of my favorites. I got to bring out an oldie but goodie. And as we play this one, I'm going to probably play some music just because it's a lot going on. But I'll be doing some commentary and stuff like that. But I might as well go ahead and play some of my jams while we watch it. So let's go ahead and see what we got going. Starting it off. Do 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 do. Here we go. Let's do this. Do do.
go much further south.
Oh, snaps. This is one of my favorite body
But you
cams.
have to go further.
Got it crazy. You gotta watch it.
Okay. Okay. Rear passenger window. Catch up if you can. Okay, westbound. I'm sorry, eastbound. 42, I think. 42nd Street, eastbound. You're good, you're on. Turn a little bit more left. You're gonna go over the top of them. Right below us, 12 o'clock. I know. Keep going. Yeah, I saw that. Throwing money out of the car on 42nd Street. Okay, stop. He's going southbound. Right under it. Let him hold up. Let him pass. Okay, turning back eastbound. Come around left. Hard left. Back. Still throwing money out. Keep going. Please go back westbound as quickly as you can. He's getting away from us. Westbound. Right there. He's down right down there. Coming up on Vermont again. Going northbound now.
Told you this is a crazy one. You see this dude riding around throwing money everywhere.
Northbound Vermont. Hold on. Coming back westbound. Throwing money out. Eastbound. Come around left. Okay, coming left, please. Okay, back northbound.
Oh yeah. Look at them cash throwing out. They just robbed the bank.
Okay, turn right. Northbound.
Cash, money.
Catch up, please. Northbound.
Yeah. Make it rain.
We're ready to go, Taylor. Are we talking
That's
this?
how you do it, though. You gonna try to make it go down,
Okay,
man.
turning right.
Yeah, hey Kevin, I'm dealing with LA.
It going down.
Turning right. Westbound.
Look, they coming out the hood. Look at that.
Going northbound. Go. Yeah, wow, what a
Where
wild
the
pursuit.
strippers
LA
at?
County Sheriff's in pursuit of this SUV Volvo, and you can see that suspect. Here, we're in South Los Angeles right now. We'll give you an updated location as it becomes available. But this suspect has stopped several times during this pursuit, as you mentioned
That's how
earlier.
I'm gonna be doing it
and
every
letting other
Sunday.
suspects get out of the vehicle.
So
That was
you're
up in
gonna see some
LAPD's,
of the best body
LAPD's
cams
jurisdiction of
that I
Foothill.
can
Now they're
find all
northbound
week.
Vermont
This
here,
one's an old
and
one.
the South Los Angeles just
But
made a
it's a
westbound
classic. I'm
turn,
always gonna
very
throw a
down near the
first-
Coliseum, but
first
just a
out
few
a
blocks
classic.
south. And you can see every couple of blocks
Then
here
I'm
as he
gonna go
goes
to the newer
westbound,
stuff.
you can see that money flying out. And 3 or 4 LA County Sheriff's deputies in
I get
pursuit
to
in
hear
this
my music
LAPD
too
area. We're in
sometimes.
LAPD Southwest Division down here and going into 77th Division. But you can see
Well, you
trying to
ain't gonna be able
divert
to
these
know that
officers,
I'm
these
playing
suspects
those.
throwing
You
money
gotta
out of the
subscribe.
window. We're going to catch up if we can
Give a
here
thumbs
westbound.
up.
We're
Put
getting
a
a little far
comment in.
behind
Tell
it.
me how you like it or
And we're
not.
coming back westbound
Tell
past
me what you
Bud
think
Hall.
gonna happen.
Robbery suspects right now. We're not sure what they robbed, but this did all start
They
about
robbed a bank or something.
half an hour ago in the Santa Clarita area. LA County Sheriffs have been in pursuit of him for about 30 minutes. And like we said earlier, dropped off 2 suspects at 2 different locations up in LAPD Foothill area where they set up a perimeter. And now currently LAPD looking for them. But right now we have at least definitely one person, the driver, and possibly a second person, because we have seen money flying out of that back window of that car. You can see out there, it almost looks like there might be someone in that right rear passenger seat. You can see that window down as we catch up a little bit here. Continuing westbound, we'll get you that street here in a second. But Yeah. Well, Philip, you can say generally right now we've seen different speeds from this suspect. At times he's sped up, at times he's slowed down, definitely going southbound here as we turn left. And we're getting down to that LAX critical area, but we've seen several times where he's driven fast and then slower, trying to lose the deputies, but you see more money flying out of there. But right now, going southbound, we'll give you a street here in a second. But varying speeds, Philip, to answer your question, yes, definitely blowing through lights, but not blowing through lights in such a manner that, you know, he's stopping and slowing down to make sure he doesn't hit that, hit any traffic here as he goes back to the west here, eastbound. But not to hit any vehicles. Eastbound 40th Street, we believe right now. 48th Street. We're getting information here. Go ahead. Well, right now we're down in South Los Angeles, and we're getting into the approach path where definitely the law enforcement helicopters are flying much lower than we are. So they're allowed down low to stay with this pursuit. But the media helicopters, sometimes we have to stay out of the way of those jets coming into the LAX area. Now we're coming up on 48th Street and Western right now, so we're being cleared. Now we're northbound Western here from 48th Street, but we have to keep clear of that LAX jet traffic coming in. So we're going to keep it with you. We're going to keep it as close as we can here as it comes northbound on Western.
Man, they got what? 1, 2, 3. Got at least about 7 police officers behind him. Still throwing cash out. He ain't even threw out as much as he want to yet. Wait till he get his block. So his block really gonna make it rain. Telling the stories. Telling you, man, I be watching this stuff all the time, so I got him on deck.
Right turn.
Then they almost
right
got
turn.
ran over. He threw
Right
him
turn.
$100 though. You know, it's that. There you go. This is where we about to get in this hood. He already know where the speed bumps is and everything. Like, where my dog at? Where my O's at? Try to throw this money out.
Southbound. Well, yeah, we're thinking that it's possibly...
This is a classic right here.
Southbound.
This nigga went.
Yeah, generally,
out
Philip, he's staying
like a
in the same
beast.
area, very close to the Coliseum, probably within about a square mile area, just to the south and to the west of the Coliseum. Looks like he's setting up for a westbound turn here. I believe this is eastbound on Vernon Street, making his way back towards Vermont. Now, what we're seeing is we're not sure there's two or you see a bag just came out, like a plastic bag, possibly what the money was in, just came out, more bags being thrown out. Possibly one or two people in the back seat. It's hard to tell. We've seen both of those rear windows roll down, and we've seen that person in the back seat out of both of those windows. It's very hard to tell if it's that same person or a different person as he continues eastbound here. But yeah, we've seen pedestrians jumping out of the way as he turns southbound here. See pedestrians jumping out of the way, more money.
Bam.
Yeah, southbound here.
God damn.
We're gonna catch up here southbound now. Again,
they starting to see it on TV.
Look at that. Look at people running out into the street picking up this money.
They don't
Absolutely.
Care. They want to get hit. Kids is running out.
Yeah, now we're back eastbound again, making his way back towards Figueroa. We'll give you the street here in a second. But yeah, throwing money out almost every few blocks, and you can see people diving out of the street to get that cash. Now that we're on the air and everybody's watching this, you can see everybody running into the streets there, right in that intersection there, as he's throwing money out. Now be assured that is a felony. You're not allowed to take that money.
You think that
that's supposed to be given back to the police department. Right now, that's stolen money, and that's almost a T-bone truck there. But now going back northbound.
He's throwing all the money out, so nobody gonna get it. If he can't get it, nobody can. That's how you do that. get even pulled up. Like, oh, damn. What the hell going on? God damn.
Yeah.
What is this dude doing? See,
Now, you can see this truck now, pedestrian truck, just a
This
civilian
dude,
truck
he
trying to get
about
his
to
way to
get
slow him down.
fucked
Definitely don't want to do that. Now this other truck is involved in this pursuit, which is not a good idea.
He
Not
can go to
sure
jail
if that
for
person is running interference for this person or if it's involved, but that is something that person is definitely going to be taken into custody
better
for
throw some
getting
cash out
involved
for
in
this
this
nigga,
pursuit
'cause-
and interfering with police operations. You don't want to do that. He's back
Hit
to the right or
the
back
back,
back
right.
behind us, Al, so we're going to go as more
throw
money
that
comes out.
cash out.
A lot of
Yeah,
people
look
watching
at that
this
nigga
getting
jump
involved in this
out.
pursuit, running out the streets back westbound as we hurry up to catch
Throw
up.
that cash out.
You can see that at least about 6 sheriff's cars involved.
We got
LA
1,
County
2,
Sheriff's Air
3,
Support
4,
Aero Bureau
5.
overhead right now as they come back up. And we believe this is either Hoover or Vermont.
There you go,
Look
throw
at all the
cash
people
out.
just standing
There
around
you
waiting
go,
for this.
Yeah. And he might as well get, look, he trying to
Passing Vermont.
throw the cash out again. Blam.
Yeah,
So you
moving
get
now westbound on
diversion
47 from Vermont.
right here.
Slowing down a little bit, but we have to be real careful for airspace here with LAX, so we're trying to coordinate to get you closer. But now everybody is out of the streets here, Philip and Leslie. Everybody's out watching this pursuit. Gone through these areas, through these streets.
And these niggas, it's like this nigga still circling the block. Throwing cash out. Like, throw the cash out. Throw the cash out. Nigga, throw the cash out.
Yeah, it's almost as if they're actually getting in the way of the pursuing officers. They're jumping in front of those police cars as that money flies out. Extremely dangerous. I mean, look at all those people. I've never seen anything like this. It's incredible.
Throw that cash out. Nigga, yeah.
Westbound.
Damn.
Northbound.
Gotta go hit his baby mama house up. Throw that cash out. Throw that cash out. Yeah. Throw that cash out.
Yeah.
This nigga is.
Well, I can't imagine how much money was stolen, but he has definitely been throwing bills out here for the past, I don't know, 15 minutes now, and they just keep coming. So he must have got quite a lot of cash from that robbery, but you can see more people. They don't care. They're walking around the street right in front of those sheriff's deputies as he continues here westbound, working his way, eastbound, working his way back towards Figueroa.
Figueroa,
But,
damn. Everybody know what Figueroa. Throw that
North.
cash out. Throw that cash out, nigga. Throw that cash out. Throw that cash out, nigga. Throw that cash out. Damn. Throw that cash out, nigga. Throw that cash out.
Yeah, and you got to remember too that it's
nigga. Throw
Go
that
ahead, Leslie.
cash out. Damn. God damn. Here you go. He hitting the block. Niggas is, they know he's out here. They ain't got squirrel meat. Hit him up.
southbound
Milk.
Vermont
Out there.
going under us to the left.
Got chain.
Yeah, now he's southbound
You got,
Vermont here.
banana.
Running in the
You got
40 and the 50s
dirt.
down here as far as the streets are concerned.
Oh,
Driving a little bit more erratically. We've crossed him, seen him cross into oncoming traffic here. Now that's back on Vernon
You got
and Vermont. You see all the pedestrians out here
He just got
continuing
out of
southbound on
prison.
Vermont from Vernon. He's picking up the speed a little bit, picking up into
There you
oncoming
go, right
traffic,
there.
and more pedestrians keep coming out in the street. Now again, you got to remember, this is all evidence. All this money
That
is,
nigga out
you
there,
obviously
look,
cannot take this money, and there are
Yeah,
cameras
throw that
and
cash
people
out.
are watching here.
Don't hit.
Look at that, and they're going
Gotta
back
throw it now,
westbound.
though.
It is.
Growl. See, he gotta get that bag open. He got that cash in there.
South.
With it. Throw that cash out, nigga. Throw that
North,
cash
eastbound.
out.
Yeah, Leslie, absolutely. That now that we got the confirmation it was a bank robbery. And what's interesting about that as he goes eastbound on 47th Street is to find out if there were weapons used in the commission of that bank robbery. That's what the sheriffs are worried about right now.
They
Not
ain't
so much
worried.
the money's coming out. We'll deal with that later. Right now they're worried that these suspects may still be armed. So
They ain't worried
they're
about the money.
using caution.
Why
They're
they
going
chasing
past
them?
Hoover here on 47th. But that's what they're really concerned with. What weapons were used in the crime, getting interviews from the witnesses there, passing that
Weapons.
information
They
along
got
to the
nothing to
sheriff's
do with that.
department
Nobody
to
died.
see what they've got as far as an officer safety situation. This is the third pursuit in as many days here as we come up on Figueroa, southbound on 40, Figueroa 47. This is the third pursuit in as many days here in the Southern California area that we have covered here on ABC7. Now, again, this is the most unusual of the three, but last night we had that shootout, and here we've got this bank robbery suspects. You can see the sheriff's Aero Bureau helicopter going through the frame there, keeping an eye as he goes southbound on Figueroa here, getting further down to the South Los Angeles area as we cross 51st here at Figueroa. But so far right now, the past couple minutes, haven't seen any more money coming out. But again, that big concern, Philip and Leslie, is weapons involved. What weapons were involved in this crime? And we're coming up on some construction site here, which may cause he's going back westbound. That's 53rd Street here from Figueroa as he moves back towards Hoover and then Vermont. Little.
He would have known because that whole car, he was seeing it coming out the window, do $1 out. Right, they about to get back in action. He had opened the bag, making sure that there was
still westbound
dye packs in there.
Can't go any further west. And Philip, we just got confirmation. And for as we come up on Vermont here, passing Vermont on westbound 53rd, we just got confirmation that there are at least 2 people in the back seat along with the driver. So we still think we have three suspects on board. And we talked earlier about that pursuit intervention technique. Not something they want to do, especially if the suspect is armed. We're going to continue westbound if we can here as quickly as we can catch up with this thing. But when the suspect is armed, what that does is that puts those officers right next to that vehicle. And that's not something they want to do tactically unless they know that the suspects are not armed. And right now, we don't know if that information. Ways to go northbound on Budlong from 53rd, back up towards the Coliseum area. Absolutely. Westbound. West. Catch up, please. Oh, back northbound. Back westbound from Raymond. Come around. Eastbound. Northbound. He is northbound. Yeah, we're northbound Kansas, guys. We're making our way back up towards Vernon area, just past Vernon, coming back up on Martin Luther King. You almost see these people on the intersection as they're driving by, knowing he's driving by, and then waving their hands like "throw me money," and getting in the way of the officers and the deputies here, turning back eastbound. And again, very dangerous, but that is definitely a felony to get involved in like that. So a lot of work, a lot of money being thrown out here. Officers got their hands full. But eventually what's going to happen here is this suspect's going to stop at one point. Most likely suspects are going to run. And when they do that, they're going to set up that containment with the help of LAPD. And even though this is the sheriff's the primary agency on this pursuit, LAPD is being advised Southwest and 77th Division. We just got confirmation now there are only 2 suspects in the car, not 3. We're getting And we're going to continue here approaching Hoover, eastbound, correction, yeah, eastbound, not sure the street. But LAPD is being advised 43rd Street crossing Hoover, and a bag just came out. You see there, someone's definitely going to pick that up. But now we're going to be northbound on Hoover, coming right back towards that Coliseum area. LAPD Southwest Division in this area, moving between 77th Division and Southwest Division. You can be assured that LAPD is watching this. They might even have an airship overhead. And coordinating very closely with the sheriffs on what's going on with these guys. I think we're 4 entries. Westbound, eastbound, westbound. Vermont, T intersection, southbound. Got it.
Cash out. They block now. Everybody coming out. They looking like, nigga, what? Hey, let me get that bag. That cash.
So, yeah.
Throw that cash.
Westbound.
See that big girl?
Yeah, and it's very interesting to see this now. It's a very,
It's
they
very
don't really know
interesting
how
to
many
see
suspects,
this.
because they don't know if they had some standoff suspects sitting in the car during the
Oh,
robbery.
dang.
Okay, he's up
He
on the
went on
sidewalk
the
here. Let's move a little bit
sidewalk.
further.
Dang.
Went up on the sidewalk there, nearly hit pedestrians southbound of Budlong. That was
He
Budlong, we
didn't.
think,
That's-
in 43rd when he went off on the sidewalk. Coming back westbound. See, there was no need for that suspect to go up on the sidewalk. Not really sure why he did it. We didn't see anything.
What do
in
you
the
mean?
street
It
there
was
on
a
his way
reason.
back
It was a
eastbound,
car.
coming
You
back
just couldn't
towards
see
us.
it because of the
But
house.
getting a little reckless now, getting a
Nah,
little careless
he
and
ain't
reckless.
reckless.
Yeah, so many, look at these people just running out of the street.
Throw that
This is
cash out.
absolutely nuts. These
Look, he
people
threw
need
a
to know
dollar
that
out.
this is a dangerous situation
Well,
with
this
armed
like
suspects.
100.
And the vehicle itself. I mean, he's gonna hit somebody here if this continues.
These cops, they don't know what to do. The whole hood about to help them out. Uh-huh. Watch and learn. You give back to your community, they will help you.
Talk to me on 6K.
You gotta put this on his taxes.
That's right, and that is.
All this charity that he giving out.
Philip, you nailed it on the head, right? And that's a big consideration when
Yes,
an officer
big
involves shooting. And they have to
consideration.
consider their background, and these suspects start to engage the officers. They're not usually concerned about hitting other people, but those officers have to be
no,
very,
they
very
ain't hitting
careful.
nobody.
As we go northbound Vermont here, the wrong side of the street, they
the
got to be
hell?
very, very careful on what their background is. Almost seeing hit one of our trucks there. But going back
Get hit with
northbound
a
on
stack
Vermont
of
here, looks like that
hundreds.
might be Vernon as he
There
goes
you
back
go.
westbound.
Throw that cash out.
No, it just turned westbound. Yeah,
I haven't seen this in a while. It's interesting. We still halfway through. We got
let's go further west. Yeah, see, this is not a good idea. These are
This.
citizens
Uh-oh.
getting involved. Sheriffs
What is
are out,
this?
guns are drawn, hands are out. Okay, it looks like they're giving it up. They're going to pull them out. Very dangerous situation here. Not sure
Ah,
if they
damn.
know. That's all I got. To know if they are armed or not. But sheriff's not taking any more chances. Pulling at
Hey,
least
this
two
man
suspects
good.
out of the car, clearing the right side of the car, and taking them into custody. Well, it looked.
These niggas, look at that. Look how that nigga put his foot on his damn neck, though. Y'all think that, look, he got the baton out? This is how they really used to do niggas back in the day. ain't no playing with you. Threw that nigga in there quick as hell.
You can see that suspect coming out. Got a
Came out with a tie and
on,
everything.
possibly
This is the nigga who probably robbed
to
the
mix
spot.
into the crowd at the bank, but they're loading them up into the vehicles
the
right
whole
now.
hood
Now, the
out
idea
here.
is they want to get out of this area right now because you can see the individuals here kind of crowding around here. They want to try to clean this up as quickly as possible.
No,
The
they
crowd
ain't
looks
getting out
very
of there.
supportive right now, clapping their hands and waving. It looks very supportive, but you can see the concern with those
Wheelchair
officers.
nigga over
Both
here.
sheriffs and
He
LAPD.
said, God damn.
The
my
suspects are now
dog,
being
Pee-wee.
taken into custody here.
And
But
Bill,
yeah, just wow, what
Squirrel
a
meat.
wild pursuit here, guys, down here.
Where
We
that
haven't
nigga
seen
at?
anything
He
like this.
must
We'll get to the
jumped out.
cross street to where this new terminal is here. If you can give that to me.
whole
We'll get to
hood
it.
out there. No joke. But a couple of dollars would do for the hood. They would come and show up. They ain't gonna be able to get out of there. They ain't cut off all the police areas. They can't move their cars. Nothing. Told you we only halfway through. Yeah.
Yeah, now
What you gonna
that's all I
do?
got. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Want to get out of there, Philip and Leslie.
More people coming. Let's go.
Absolutely want to get.
Look at this nigga with no shirt on, just walking through. Everybody coming through. Go
Well,
ahead.
that is actually that's a deputy there, Philip. That's a deputy. Looks to be a deputy
camera
investigator
dude.
in that cream-colored shirt, blue jeans.
Seen that? This truck right here.
Oh, okay.
I guess that was an officer.
Oh,
This car isn't though. A couple of cars I know isn't. And then all these cars, they ain't. This is how you. They showed out. This one. Nigga. You want to go out with a bang. That's how you do it. The whole hood will remember your ass. God damn. God damn. Where the hoes at to twerk on the front of the cop car? See, nowadays, if this was to happen, see, this happened probably like 13 years ago, 14 years ago.
right.
You see them long tees, the white tees, all them white tees. That just tell you what year this is.
Say again.
Niggas had them long ass white tees. Nigga, you gotta let these niggas out. You ain't even gonna be able to get out of there. Ain't letting you out. Look, they got kids in their
And
hands.
Philip and Leslie, we're now hearing that the
No.
sheriffs and LAPD are requesting at least 6 or 7 additional units respond to the area for crowd control. You can see that's
Man.
a 77th unit there at Kansas and Vernon, where we believe is terminated,
Nah, you ain't
trying to
getting out
keep
of
crowd
there.
control and peel off these citizens and these people watching away from this crime scene at this point, get them out of the area. And so they're requesting backup and assistance to clear out this area right now. At least 200 to 300 individuals, possibly even more, in this
Yeah, they
intersection,
cut off all
causing this ruckus here. We believe
Nobody.
it's Kansas and Vernon, and yeah, we just got confirmation on that.
Told you this is one of my favorite ones. Look, they ain't try to make this nigga pull his car back out. He shouldn't have did that, but he got to. Yes. Trying to get niggas to move. Trying to get that one suspect out of there. Somebody bust the window out or something. Told you it's a good one. All that money he threw out. It was a bag of cash, so that nigga said he threw out a black bag. That was cash.
Yeah,
This nigga got the bike
the
up.
priority here, Leslie, when they want to get these suspects out of here before any people might try to commandeer those suspects out of the vehicle. They want to get these suspects out. You can see the people pounding on the car and giving them a thumbs up, and they want to get these suspects out of here. They
Yeah,
want to get
these
the
niggas
cars
going
out of here.
down
They
in
want to
history.
clear this area as quickly as possible.
God damn. They still hold it down. Down code. Out. These niggas is the truth.
Wow. Look at
Man,
this.
You gonna do a crime, you go out like
It's
this.
become a gridlock situation.
Guess you're
Northbound
gonna be all right.
Vehicles are bumping into each other, trying to get out of the way. It is gridlocked here from all the people coming into this area. It looks like just to
They
get a
ain't done
glimpse
yet.
of this pursuit termination. And right now, northbound Kansas from Vernon completely blocked out, and they're trying to get these suspects out of here.
I bet this is the quickest they ever got a. They didn't even search those niggas. They just threw them in the back. Wow. Get in there. We'll figure this out later. We gotta go. Got the whole block on lock. God damn. Now, what you gonna do with these people? They want their money
Now, what's
back.
LAPD?
Anybody got any dollars? We need that right now. Can't have it. It's against the law. So we need those hundreds. Niggas gonna be looking at them stupid as hell. Hell no, I don't know what you're talking about.
And
They can't get
Leslie
the
and
cars
Philip, you
out
can
of
see
there.
the LAPD and the LA County Sheriffs have set up a skirmish line here. A
Damn.
line of about 15, 20 officers, and they're pushing that crowd southbound on Kansas from Vernon, trying to
Got
move
you.
them
Look,
back
look,
here.
he-
And the
he
same
tried
thing
to
to
touch
the
that nigga
northwest
with
corner. They'll be setting up a skirmish line here as well to do the
Blazer
same.
jersey.
But
Think
again, this
that's-
vehicle still trying to move northbound on Kansas to clear out of this area. It is gridlocked right now, but they're doing a better job. They have lots of officers there clearing that sidewalk on the street to try to get them out of there.
They ain't got milk. Squirrel meat. God damn. It was just trying to make money for Christmas, dog. God damn. Gotta hold a nigga down. Again, found him $1 right there. God damn. Damn, these out. This is really what you know your ass is in the hood for real. Start a riot because these niggas is going to jail. Hell, yep, we still got time. It's still 45 minutes in. 39 minutes in. Sorry, I'm good with my time. They got the riot dudes out. All this tax money going to waste. And they just robbed a bank, so a whole bunch more money just went to waste. You got the fat dude, one of the biker cops running out. Just think about that heart attack. Damn. Damn. This bus, I know if I was on there trying to go to work, I'd be pissed. Like, God damn, I didn't even get $100 bill. I gotta go to work. I'm about to call them right now. Look on the news. You see that bus? That's me. I'm on there. I'm gonna be a little late. You can get me if you can, but you ain't gonna make it through the crowd. They got $100 bills all over the ground and stuff people trying to pick up. You know, I got me a couple of 20s. Just came by the bus route. Start throwing that shit. Like, okay. But now it's gridlock. They got squirrel meat and milk. But I'll be in right after they clear this shit out. Go ahead and punch me in if you can. It ain't my fault. If you know they ain't gonna do that. This motherfucking bus is fucked. This car don't want to even leave. What's up with this car right here? Like, God damn, better get the fuck out the way. a bus?
Yeah, absolutely. This has quickly turned in from a pursuit situation to a crowd control situation, both with LAPD Southwest Division
All right,
officers and
get the black
77th
car
Division
out of the way.
officers. Not sure if they're going to be calling in any Metropolitan Division assets that are trained in crowd control, but that could quickly turn into that type of a situation.
Don't let nobody go
But right
straight.
now, you can see that skirmish line set up right in the middle of your screen here. Suspect vehicle surrounded by the sheriff's deputies. You can see all the blue suiters down there,
Make it work
LAPD
today,
officers
man. Make it
and
work.
supervisors trying to manage this. But you can see that big crowd contingency as they push the crowd eastbound on Kansas here, Vernon,
Got
back
the block
towards
party going down.
towards
The liquor
Vermont.
store
That's
is
what they want
killing
to
it
get that
right
crowd.
now.
They want to move it. Right now, they've skirmish line is holding right now. You can see another mobile field force moving in. You see a line of about 12
Here
officers
go,
moving in mobile field force type activities.
riot
So they're
crew.
getting reinforcements into the area,
Marching
surrounding
in
the area,
on
getting
these
more
soldiers
officers
and
here to
shit.
control this crowd management situation here. And that's basically what's going to happen here until this all clears up so they can continue the investigation. Now, we saw that vehicle.
Damn, all
Suspects are
these
still
buses,
inside
they
these
gonna lay
sheriff
this
black and
hell
white units
for
up on
motherfucking
Kansas.
everybody
But you can
down.
see northbound Kansas from
Probably
Vernon
a
completely
big thing to
gridlocked
probably be
here,
going
Leslie
down
Phillip.
out
And
California
they're
where
trying
you
to get
just
that
can't
traffic
make it
moving.
work
Looks like they're
because
making some progress here.
some high
This is from
chase.
all the people in the area watching the pursuit, trying to get in to get a look at it. You can see what that
Yeah,
is
I'm out
caused.
here
And
on
lots
Gratiot.
of black and whites here,
Crenshaw.
lots of media trucks coming into the
And,
area as
there
well.
was a
But
bank
the
robbery.
suspects are in these vehicles right here, trying to be
they
taken
kicking the bus
taken
right
out of the
now,
area. At least
yelling at
two
the
suspects
police.
that we saw get in. Correct me if I'm
God
wrong, if
damn.
you guys saw more, but two suspects taken.
get out the
custody,
way,
one of
I'm
which
trying
was
to go
actually
to
wearing
work.
a tie, almost like business attire.
Got the wheelchair nigga out there. He the one that be protesting and he be like, now we march. Like, how you gonna march in a wheelchair? Like, oh my God. He said, now we march. Got the black gloves with knuckles on it with the fingers. Oh. That bitch. Do the little willy. If I had one of them bitches, I would have one of them motor ones. Because I'm fucking up my knuckles. Have a remote control. It's going to be a PlayStation remote control. My wheelchair. I'm like, ding, ding. As long as I don't got a straw in my mouth using my tongue. That shit ain't gonna work. I just stay in the house. God damn. Ain't going out like that. Move forward. They got the riot gear niggas out. Where the dogs at, damn it? See, that's what they gotta bring back for these new generation kids. They gotta go through the dog times. Who got the dogs out? Hoof, hoof, hoof. I guarantee you nobody will be protesting none of these ice or any of that shit be going down. Everything will be peaceful if you keep them dogs out of the way. Pull them dogs out, I guarantee you everybody will scatter. They are not ready. They ain't going for it. See, California niggas, they don't care. They'll protest off anything. When they seen that nigga get that foot on that nigga neck, for real.
Yeah, very, very slowly, Philip. You can see them moving here. You can see the cars ahead on Kansas. They're starting to clear out Kansas, and they're going to get some LAPD
Like,
Pathfinders,
get your ass
Southwest
beat like
Division
Rodney
officers,
King
to
back in the
move
day.
them out of there to be Pathfinders to get these suspects out of the area. You mentioned earlier the weapon. Now, we did see again during this pursuit a lot of money, a lot of bills being thrown out for about 20, 30 minutes during the pursuit. We also saw plastic bags, but almost looked like
Yeah,
empty
that
bags,
was
type
that bag.
black plastic bags coming out. It's hard to say what was in those bags, maybe more money, but it's very possible
Whoever
that
got that
weapons
bag,
came out in those bags as well. That's
they
all
go
speculation, of
down
course, at this
in
point.
history.
But we did not see any
Probably got 'em
weapons
a
come
little-
out of the vehicle being thrown from the vehicle, but that's typically something that may happen in these types of
The
situations as they
vehicle
actually
is flat.
get these suspects out of here.
Still living the hood. Doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm dumb. I'm a dodo. Still in the hood selling work for the lodo. Damn. Made it out of there. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. It goes down some more a little bit.
Statements about who picked up money, what they did.
They ain't worried about that money, that cash. So they go try to grab up a
Well,
couple
yeah,
random people that look
I
like
did
they
that.
got money in their
My
pocket.
bad. I was just trying to get in, but I'll try to stop that. We're just trying to get as close to because we're so high, Jay. I mean, I'll get a closer shot.
All right, let's go to another one. All right, next up. Let's see what we got here. I don't know. I watch all this stuff usually if it's new. That one was the old one. But this one right here is fresh. Came out 3 weeks ago, but I haven't watched it. So let's check it out together. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the music off for this because this one's got more commentary on it and stuff. Other than that, but hope you guys like the music though. I'll be doing that a lot. That's Young Glitch, analog glitch music. And here we go, y'all. Another body cam.
He's definitely deceased.
This is the body of 15-year-old Keyshawn.
Hey, folks, stop. Look at me. Look at me. What's
And this is Keyshawn's father. And by the time Keyshawn's father knew anything was wrong, his son was already gone.
What the hell? Down.
Let's take you. We're gonna take you over here.
1 minute, his 15-year-old was out living life like a normal teenager. But then, police were asking questions nobody should ever have to answer about their child.
What, you been dealing and dabbling with the bum?
However, Keyshawn's family would soon learn it all started over something so small, so unexpected, it never should have happened at all.
The hell going on? Disturbing disclaimer.
In the morning hours of December
Shout out to all
3rd,
the body
2020,
cam,
around 9:30 a.m.,
people that
police in
do this
Athens,
stuff
Georgia
too, man.
received
It's
several
what
calls
everybody
about
ever
gunshots, echoing from a wooded area behind a
Check it out,
quiet
check it out.
neighborhood on Westchester Circle. When officers arrive, they find 15-year-old Keyshawn lying behind a fence at the edge of the woods, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. What follows is a chain of lies, shifting alibis, and a confession that reveals the murder was not only planned, but driven by a deep, personal grudge, one that began over something as small as a stolen backpack.
Kids gone?
He's been gone a while. He's not breathing.
7 9 Central possible, 7 to 7.
He said his name was T-Sean Gaynor, and that he's 15.
Then you can probably start CID this way.
There's a shell casing.
Yep.
It looks like it's been hit more than once, guys. Come look. See if you can- I mean, there's a graze. That could just be, that's just brain right there, maybe.
Yeah, anyone got tape?
And it looks like that might be an exit right there.
Yeah.
I've got a whole roll of it in my trunk.
I'll stand by here. Hey, no. No. Stop. Right behind the fence.
I want my brother. No, that's my brother. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
It's not the way you want to see him. This is not the way you want to see him. It's not the way you want to see him. This is not the last memory you want. Let's get some tape up all the way around.
Where you at, bro?
Hey man, he's behind the fence, man. It's not the way you want you to see your brother for the last
I
time,
have
okay?
to see my brother. I
It's
don't
not the
care.
way you need to see him. No, sir, do not go back there.
Where my brother is, bro. No.
Behind the line. Let's get him behind the line. All right? Just step back. I don't know who your child is.
Oh no, bro.
Come on back up here.
I gotta find mine.
There's shell casing here. There's a shell casing next to the.
Do me a favor.
One in the front, one in the back.
You just keep on the
Yeah.
shot. I know they gotta do what they gotta do, but just try to keep on the.
We're done. There's a cell phone under him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Special key, roll me one more.
I just wanted to see
Just
what,
for
you know.
security, I've got a possible location
whether
on the
it was-
suspect that he ran into.
Let's watch out for that shell casing right there. You see it?
Ah, okay.
Endorsement.
Get him out of here.
He's definitely deceased for sure.
Don't touch it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, one thing was already clear. Keyshawn had been lying in the woods for over 10 minutes before help arrived. By the time officers and medics reached him, there was nothing anyone could do. What began as a possible shooting call was now a homicide scene, with the person responsible already gone. Now, it was up to investigators to trace every step that led here. Officers wasted no time searching the area, looking for anything that could bring them closer to identifying who was responsible.
Just gonna photograph what's inside and then leave it.
We're coming out here to get it.
Nope, we are. So
Alright, here we go. Alright, got the outside. Alright, there's a
looks like we
white
got
iPad.
an iPad,
some sort of-
black and mild, black ski mask type thing, some kind of camouflage cover. Yep, I've got a, what is that, a Georgia EBT food stamp card to Kenya's Yerby down in the bottom.
While officers searched the woods for evidence, word of Keyshawn's death began to spread through the neighborhood, and just as quickly as the story reached the streets, it reached Keyshawn's father. The moment he learned what happened, his reaction was exactly what officers would expect from any father who has just been told his child is gone.
Hey, oh, stop. Okay. Come on.
Calm down.
No, please stop, man. Let's take you. We're gonna take you over here. Come on. They're over here. Come over here. Sir. Come over here.
God damn.
You can't.
Keyshawn.
You want us to find out who did this?
Yeah.
Look at me.
I need to see it.
Look at me.
I need to see it.
Look at me. What's your name?
I need to see it.
What's your name?
I need to see it.
What's your name?
Man, look. Where my son at?
Come this way.
Son
Come this
at?
way. Come on.
Son at?
Come on.
Where my son at?
For your rest of
Come
your
on,
look
man.
at me. Look at me. For the rest of your family.
Where is he at?
Look at me. Look
Where
at me.
my son at?
Sir. Look at me.
Man.
For the rest of your
Oh,
family.
man.
Okay? You need to calm down
Man. Why y'all hollering?
and come with me.
Get off my daddy.
There you go.
Get off my daddy.
Oh,
My God.
The only thing officers recovered from the scene was a single backpack. No one thought much of it at the time, but that small detail would later reveal the motive behind Keyshawn's murder.
He went to
And
school.
then some other clothing items. I see a lighter. We got some cologne in the side pocket.
Got some weed in there.
Victorious.
Oh, that's a brute. It's cool.
Got a scale.
We got a
Yep.
scale. See, I told you. Where the weed at?
Pen and a battery. All right.
He
And
basically
I'm gonna
probably
go bag
got
it
robbed.
in the car.
Inside the backpack, officers found a phone, a wallet, some clothing, a digital scale, and a tablet.
Yeah.
But one detail stood out immediately. There was no cash in the wallet, even though it was clear there had been at one point.
How did
The
they know
backpack
that?
was collected and sent to be processed for fingerprints and
Know
DNA.
that this nigga had some cash.
Meanwhile, the scene outside the tape began to shift. What started as a quiet, contained investigation was now becoming increasingly difficult.
God damn, get up.
What you mean?
What the hell going on?
Wait, man.
Boy, you can't touch the police like that.
No, man.
God
No,
damn.
man, no.
They letting you slide on this one. Cause you going through it.
Please, man. Please, man.
Please,
man.
please,
Please, man. Please. No, hold on.
Man, you should have been there for your son the right way so he wouldn't have a scale in his pocket running around
No,
on the scale.
hold on. They been letting me see my son, man.
Man, it's
No,
right.
I'm finna see him now.
Nah, you ain't gonna see him right now.
Come on.
Hey, man. Hey, man, hold on.
Come
Hey,
on.
don't grab me like that,
Yeah,
man.
he grabbed you already.
Don't grab me like that.
I just need you to stay behind
Do,
me.
do, do.
Don't grab me.
I don't want to,
do,
okay? I don't want to.
do,
Don't want to see him.
Hey, Black. She says she's trying to get them on the phone to get grandson over here. That's what she said.
What, man?
Stay behind the tape, man. Stay behind the tape.
Look, this
Stay behind the tape for me, buddy.
My brother, move.
God damn.
Hey, move.
Straight
Move.
soldiers out here. What the hell you about to do?
Please.
What are you about to do, my friend?
We're not grabbing it.
Don't grab my son like that. That's your last son you got. Better go ahead and keep him around. Nigga, knock that nigga out if you have to. You're going behind the damn line. You want to find out who killed your son, you better stay out of this investigation, turd. Sorry about your son, though. Damn it. Can't just do that, nigga. You so lucky that your son is the one who's the victim, because if it would have been any other motherfucker.
Now officers thought that would be the end of it, but the longer they held the scene,
Where
the
the
more
dogs
people
at,
began
damn
to
it?
show up. Friends, cousins, neighbors, and entire families. What started as a handful of relatives became a crowd, emotional and growing by the minute, and officers now had to stay alert,
They got them damn
because in
bonnets
scenes
on
like
and
this,
stuff. What is
grief
COVID
can
mask?
turn into rage fast.
Louis Vuitton COVID mask. No, that's fake.
Fucking shut the fuck up.
Now, imagine seeing so much more. Well, that's why we went all out and decided to create channels
my
in
little
every
rib
niche,
shit
which are
for
still
Christmas.
based on true crime for you to enjoy. I mean, who doesn't like seeing people's reactions like these?
You spit on him. Yeah, shout out to
From no commentary
Body
to
cams,
just interrogation,
is
because I
this
know some of
right
you guys
here.
hate that.
Shout
But
'em
that's
out.
not the end. We really enjoy what we are building, so we have an
Shout 'em
exclusive
out.
Patreon
Yeah,
community
there
where
you
they get first-hand access to anything we post and all uncensored footage and images. And some of the
Go check
things
'em out.
are truly horrifying.
Joe, the action.
Excuse me. Just real quick.
Yo, we can talk.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk.
I wanna know-
Yeah. I got my pistol
Because
on me.
I'm watching everybody and I'm seeing what's going on. I can tell how
See,
incredibly
this
upset
nigga
you
prison
are. I
bound. You
understand
see
that.
how he put his hands behind his back? That's
Seems
when
to
you
me
know
like
he
you might
went to
have some
prison.
information that could help
She
us.
said he went in the house on the corner.
We got that much.
Down.
Do you
Okay,
have
well,
any?
y'all
I'm
better
telling you,
find
I
out a
know
little
these
more before I
things
do.
been
Well, let
around.
me ask you this: do you know anything about who might that be that lives there,
No.
stays there,
I don't
drives
be out
any
here.
vehicles?
This
No,
from
is
there?
sir.
This is my cousin and my aunt
Okay.
house.
We are
That's my
watching that
little
house
So,
because we
watch all
also
you
got
want,
word
but-
that he left that place. Okay, but that's why
No,
I'm
sir.
asking if you know anything else.
They in just as much danger as he is. Just know that. I'm telling you to your face.
If you know anything,
I don't
please
know
tell
shit.
us.
I know they in just as much danger.
If you find out anything,
what you
You
gonna do
hurt,
now?
man?
I
You hurt
understand
yourself.
that. I understand that, and
We ain't
that's
got
why
nothing to
we're
talk
out
about.
here.
That's what I know. I know my auntie just told me.
If you find out anything else,
Yep.
please share it with us.
Yes, don't
Okay,
go
that's
out
all
there
I'm
and
saying.
do something on your own, being a vigilante. God damn.
Okay,
If you know who shot your son,
Come on
you
over
better
here.
tell him.
come on over here.
Don't let
I
the
don't know
streets
anything
try
right
to
now,
take care of it.
but go ahead and sit on the front of my car for now. Do you know her in the
Sit your
camera?
ass on the hot car, man. Gotta talk
Stay
about
stay
some
right here
things.
for me, okay? Stay right here for me. We don't know.
You know who the hell shot
Hold
your
on, hold
son. But
Hey, 7-7.
You
this
know.
is
you know probably Pee Wee and
Where's
corn
Lieutenant?
corn chip.
Where's Lieutenant?
Corn
Okay,
chip
I don't know
was the
anybody's
shooter.
names or anything
Peanut
at this point,
was the
but
driver.
this is Keyshawn Gaynor's mother.
Okay.
Shot
Um,
Keyshawn.
I don't know. I haven't been down there.
Once the crowd began to settle and the initial shock faded, officers took the chance to start asking questions, asking if anyone had seen anything at all. But then,
Was it
one
corn
woman
chip
stepped forward,
or was it
Eugenia.
peanut?
She was the only witness, and what she had seen would become the first thread that detectives could pull to start unraveling this
gonna tell.
entire case.
Let me just see if I can summarize. So you were out here in the back, and you saw, or you heard, it sounds like some shots, and then you saw someone come from the woods and then enter this.
He
came out the back door here on the right-hand side.
Can you describe that person?
Okay.
Loyal
Just tell me,
citizens that actually know.
would you
how
be
to
able to recognize that person
they
again
need
if we
to.
showed you some pictures?
I'm not sure. I can't say. Because like I said, he was leaning, you know, and I saw mostly the side of his face. And I saw his face when he came out, but
Did you see his
You said the
hairstyle?
side of
well,
his face.
it's like the little twist up things. That, you know, it wasn't like locks or anything, but he had been twisting it. You know how they wear a nappy now.
Yeah.
with
Had them
And then he
doo-doo
went in
dreads.
here. How long was he inside?
less than 5 minutes. He wasn't in there that long. Just maybe long enough to get somebody to take him wherever he was going. Because he
And
came
then
out the back door. He had taken off the hoodie.
Do you know who lives
He
here?
put
I
his,
don't know his names.
And so he took off whatever he had on and changed.
Except for the jacket. He opened his jacket up and took off his hat. That's pretty much all he did.
Did you see him with a gun or anything like that?
Well, it looked like a gun. That's what I was telling him. He
Yeah,
had
he
something
had a
metal in
gun.
his hand. He was putting in his pocket as he was
As
coming
he's coming
across.
through here. Okay.
Mhm. He was about to go sell that
Do
bag.
you know the people here? Do your
Other
family
than-
members here? Because it seems
other
like they're
than
going
waving.
straight over there.
Other than waving, well, they're going straight over
Waving?
there because we were all talking
Yeah.
about what happened.
Is
So
this the
they know
green?
that the guy went there.
The guy who came out to give him a ride.
Now he's there all the time. He's
Okay.
not there now.
Do you know his name?
I don't know
Nigga.
anybody's name down there.
You don't know
Older,
his name. His
younger?
name's
He's
Squirrel
older
Meat
guy.
or
Older
Peanut.
guy.
Not his name. Not
Milk.
Left in.
Now it'll be back unless he decided not to come back because he
Tayshawn.
knew what was going on. But he's normally down
What kind of car?
there. All I could say was an SUV. It was
Yeah,
a
you know it's a
dark
Charger.
red color.
Stop
Dark red?
playing.
Yeah.
Or a dunk.
Now, is this guy,
Yeah.
is
yeah, it was
he
an older model.
Latino, black, white? Black guy? Okay.
Come on.
Are there some
man.
Latino guys that live here?
God
I haven't
damn.
seen it.
That red
gotta ask
SUV,
a
you said
dumbass
they work
question
on
like
cars.
that.
Is that one that's usually here, or is that
Yeah,
one that
that's
he
one
could
that's
be
usually
working?
here.
What Eugenia told officers would become a
crazy.
critical turning point in the investigation.
Wax if
She
it's,
said she saw a man come out of the
Latino or
woods and
black.
walk straight
They
into a
just ain't no
house
white.
just
They
a few
nappy
feet away
with
from
that
there.
boy.
He was masked, moved quickly, and stayed inside for less than 5 minutes before
5
leaving
minutes.
again, this time with another person. That house and the people inside it were not strangers to this case. Keyshawn had once been close friends with a boy who lived there, Layman's Williams, known in the
Oh,
neighborhood
snaps.
as Bubba. But
Yeah,
over the
Bubba,
past few
yeah.
months, their friendship had fallen apart.
It's
So when
Bubba.
Eugenia pointed to that house and that connection,
with
it
Peanut?
immediately put Bubba at the top of the suspect
Yep.
list.
I told you, it was one of them niggas didn't think of Bubba.
Officers didn't hesitate.
I thought might
They
be
headed straight
boo-boo.
toward the house Eugenia pointed to, knowing whoever was inside might hold the
Skunk.
key to what happened here.
Loud.
Where are we
Yeah,
going
that
to talk?
nigga loud. That nigga loud as hell. He just talk. Every time you see him, you can't hear in his right ear. Okay, hey, you gotta talk loud.
Because we're still
They
working
call
on that
loud.
paper, so we're gonna just wait right here. Well, hang on. What's your full name, buddy?
What's your full name? He ain't supposed to
You don't
even
have
be
a full
doing
name?
that. He don't got a full name because
No, full name.
not old enough to be able to give out any information. You know how these people
Knock it off,
tell
ma'am.
black folks, they
Ma'am.
act like they know they law.
Ma'am, this ain't helping at all.
See?
Okay?
Okay, whatever, whatever.
Don't do
You can
that.
keep shooting your fucking thing if you want to.
Let's step to the front.
Told
about
you,
that?
take that bitch to jail first, and then
we'll go.
take
Bubba
her
ain't
son.
did shit.
Bubba did it.
No, the fuck he did.
He did.
Come on, Bubba.
Bubba
Wait,
did it.
I ain't did nothing.
Nah, don't touch me.
We'll come around the
All
front.
You
right.
ain't got to go through no front. You ain't
Damn,
got to be
Bubba gotta
scared.
go.
Don't listen to them.
So if you want to clear his name, let's go to the front.
We're going to walk around to the side.
Trifling.
They're not going to stand in
I
front.
feel bad for
I'm
black
worried
folks
about
out
them
here.
because I don't want to get shot in the back because
Yeah.
whatever's going on.
You gotta move forward.
Hey,
You
no.
gotta
No.
search this Bubba. Gotta see if he got any gun residue on his hand. And then if he don't, And he got an
Listen,
alibi.
they're
He can
upset.
go home. Everything
Their family
good.
member is dead.
You was the last nigga you with, Bubba.
And they think you did it.
Where Peanut at?
Did you?
No, sir, I did not do it.
Yes, you
How'd
did.
you
Why
really,
you saying
get
no, sir?
that shiner? Because it ain't from that pole.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That nigga crazy.
The pole, that's
Okay.
But
So let me just present
this nigga
something.
ain't even in
Because
the street.
they're
Yes,
saying
sir.
that they saw you coming from there, the gun in your hand, and I'm seeing that you got some
gun in my
injuries.
hand.
Listen, if someone attacked you and you defended yourself, then that's something you need to lead with, not tell something else.
No, sir.
He didn't do it. Then
And I'm not saying that that's what happened.
Yeah.
Just happened.
The best chance officers had of
Caught
getting
with a
Bubba to
gun.
talk was to make him believe that what happened could be justified. So they used a well-known interrogation strategy called minimization, a tactic where
Basically.
investigators downplay the seriousness of the crime to make the suspect feel safer admitting to it. If Bubba believed this
So it's like this. It's like, okay, just to let you know, I can. If I was in your position, I would do what happened too. If he robbed you or he was with your baby mama and he disrespected you in the street, I would have handled it just like how he got handled. So I'm not looking at you as a bad guy, but you need to tell me now what happened so we can work this out so you won't get in trouble. That's how they do that. Same thing as you can lie to these people as a police officer. So that's why you never talk to the police without a lawyer.
was self-defense, he might talk. And if he talked, the case would finally start to break open.
That if what happens is something like that happened and you come and tell some other
Don't
story
keep
and
looking
then
up there. You ain't did
And
nothing.
then I
Don't keep
did
looking up
nothing
there.
now,
Don't
damn
worry
it.
about it.
Yes, sir.
That boy talk.
and if something
No, he
happened
ain't old enough, but
where this
he
kid
old enough to walk
attacks you,
around with
does
a
something,
gun.
pulls a gun on you, does whatever, and then you defend yourself. And I'm not saying that happened,
This is what
but
I'm
if
telling
something
you,
like that did
why
happen,
I'm glad I don't
and
got
you
no
say
kids.
some story like, I don't know, I wasn't there, I didn't do it, it turns out that there's something over there that ties you to it,
Yes.
well, then you lose the ability to say that the self-defense.
Yes, sir.
So that's the only reason why, and a lot of people, if they're in this situation, and again, not saying you are,
Yes.
but a lot of people, if they're in this situation, they're scared to say that something happened because, one, someone's dead.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I try to explain to people that if it is a self-defense, you got to get in front of that. That needs to be the very, very first thing you say. And because you can't ever use it again. If you tell one story,
Yes.
and it turns out not be the truth, and then you turn around and say, well, actually, it was self-defense.
Can I ask you something? Where did me out here with a gun come from? Because I don't even own a firearm.
I can tell you, the gunshot residue test is not necessarily going to be conclusive because he wasn't here from start to finish. He just had to be brought here. So anyone could argue that he went somewhere and cleaned up, changed clothes, did whatever.
Yeah, I had the same clothes on all day though. This same.
Yeah, you can ask
So-
that girl what he had on. We talked to them right there in the street.
Okay.
Yeah, when we were leaving out, she
Yeah,
had
well,
stopped to see what was
yeah,
going on. We didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
I'm allergic to them.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Okay.
Where that pen at?
In my book bag.
Hey, hey! Oh no! Don't fight! Don't fight it. He has an Ep1.
I think it's gone. Okay.
We had soft people screaming and stuff, so we rode right there. And then she was just looking to see to see what was going on.
What were they screaming?
They was just screaming.
Screaming? I mean, is that normal for people to just scream out here? Or?
No, we just saw her screaming, and she got out the car and looked. She said, "There's someone over there dead."
Okay. That was when you guys left?
No, that was when we was getting ready to leave. We went
When
out
you were
this
getting
way.
ready to leave.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. And then
So, okay, where did you go?
we went out the neighborhood. We left.
And
we
went
to pay
where?
The car insurance.
So you wanted to go pay the car insurance?
Yes, sir.
And where did you go from there?
That was it.
I dropped him off Bethel home.
She dropped me off.
Okay.
That was it. We paid the car insurance.
And I
Dropped
just
me off. You
did
go
that
look at the
because,
car insurance counts and everything.
You know,
I don't know what's going on, but I knew my name.
School. But if I knew all this was going on, I would have just kept him in the car with me, so you can just like. But this is what he had on when he left.
Yes.
Where did you get dropped off in Bethel Homes?
I got dropped off inside.
Okay. And which car were you in when you went to Bethel Homes?
You said
which car?
You said which car?
Yes.
I was in her.
Which car?
The
gold one right
Toyota.
there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that should be able to be seen on the Bethel Midtown
No,
cameras.
I didn't drop him out. You got to tell them exactly
on
where
the
I
side
dropped.
gate.
I didn't drop you off on the side gate. I dropped. No.
Well, whatever.
Okay. I need you to step over there with him, and I need to talk to him.
Well, if you feel like you don't want to answer no questions, because I wanted to be right here with you.
Well,
okay.
I feel comfortable out here right here.
Okay.
Well,
the other part of Bethel.
180?
I'm going to tell the truth. I dropped you off in Parkview to go to a little girl's house. We didn't go there.
Okay, so now we're having a totally different story.
No, yeah, see, man,
Why wouldn't you say that?
Because I
these
didn't want
baby
be
mamas.
like, Grandma dropped him off at a girl's house.
Let me explain something to you.
My God.
Let me be
If you
very
got,
honest with you. If you did this, your safest place right now
would
is
be
with us.
at the girlfriend.
I've already caught both of you in at least one lie, probably more lies. Quite honestly, if you walk away from here and you did do this, they're going to kill you. Straight up. That's going to happen. So your story is changing.
But I did.
And here's the
You gonna
problem.
die
Witnesses
tonight,
saw
brother.
you
Yes, sir.
They on your head.
going
like
into your
fireworks.
house and then leaving. And you have got injuries to your eye that don't line up with that thing falling over on you.
That thing fell over.
I understand what you're saying.
Busted me in the eye.
Here's I'm trying to say that if you did this, you need to be honest about it.
No, sir.
People make mistakes.
See,
and
when you
the most
ever say that,
serious
no sir,
situation
shit
of
like
your
that,
entire life, now and in the future. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Eventually, officers brought Bubba back to the station for questioning. They needed to know whether he was involved, and more importantly, how much he was hiding. The interview didn't go the way they expected. Bubba denied being part of the shooting. There was no gunshot residue on his hands.
It wasn't.
No eyewitness placing him at the moment of the gunfire. And according to him, he wasn't even there when the shots were fired. But then he said something that changed everything. He told officers that there were two people in the woods with Keyshawn that morning. He wouldn't say their names yet. But now, detectives knew one thing for certain. Bubba didn't pull the trigger, but he knew exactly who did.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
While Bubba avoided naming the suspects, officers moved to the one person who had no reason to hold anything back. Keyshawn's father. He said he already knew who the two people were. The only thing left was to say it.
The two photos that you gave me, KT and Tyrell. Where did you get those photos?
Oh, they were sent to me.
By who?
Just different people.
I need to know who.
It don't matter about that, man.
One of the things that
Just
we
go
have to be able
get
to
those
do before we can take certain actions is we have to be able to explain how we know things or how things happened.
Yeah.
And if we
I
can't
sent
do
you the
that, then
pictures.
it's all.
These are the people. That's all you got to say. Nigga, don't mess.
And this may be the difference in something we may be able to handle right now, and or not being able to. Sorry, the names.
I got it. Sure, that is.
Just who? What are their names?
One name is Rico.
Which one did he give you?
Rico sent me
KK.
Any idea what Rico's last name is?
Rico.
Okay.
The other guy, he was out here in the yard, and he was saying that his nephew knew who the guy was, and he sent me a picture and told me to ask my son if that was the guy.
Right.
And I showed it to my son, and he said, yeah, that was the guy, so I called him back. But I don't know.
What?
I don't know what his name is. He was standing out here in the yard.
All right, your son did identify him as the same though?
Yeah.
Which son was that?
Kentrey.
Now officers finally had two names to work with. KT, also known as Kenya Zierby, and Tyro, also known as Daquan Faust. These weren't new faces to law enforcement. Both were known in the neighborhood, both connected to Keyshawn, and both had history. But a name is not evidence, so detectives prepared a photo lineup that very next day and went to Eugenia, the only witness. And officers realized if this wouldn't go the way they expected, the case would go cold.
So in a moment, I'm going to show you a group of photographs. This group of photographs may or may not contain a picture of the person who committed the crime now being investigated. And it's just as important to clear innocent persons from suspicion as to identify guilty parties. Whether or not you make an identification, the investigation will continue. Now, keep in mind, hairstyles, beards, and mustaches may be easily changed. Also, photographs may not always depict the true complexion of a person. May be lighter, may be darker than shown in photographs. Pay no attention to any markings or numbers that may appear in the photographs.
And it wasn't that much kid. He was more of a stocky fellow. Kind of.
And remember, I'd say hairstyles, all that stuff, very easy to change.
I want to go with this picture. It seemed to me like it was more like this guy right here.
Okay. If that's the picture that you feel like you saw.
What do I do to it?
Just make whatever mark you want.
Yeah, sign your name or say he's the one that... Was he the one in the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
Passenger seat.
Okay.
Passenger seat.
After speaking with Eugenia, officers could now confirm their suspicions. She explained that on the morning of the shooting, she had been upstairs looking out her bedroom window. From there, she saw Daquan in the driver's seat and Kenya's KT Yearby in the passenger seat of a red SUV parked just outside. This placed both men together, at the scene, at the exact time of the shooting. But now, officers needed more than just identification. They needed the vehicle, the weapons, and the location of both suspects. Where were Kenya's and Daquan now? Where was the red SUV? And where were the guns that tied everything together? Finding those answers would be the only way to connect the dots into this increasingly tangled case. Now officers had two primary suspects, Daquan and Kenyas, and they knew they needed to move fast. 2 units were dispatched at the same time, one to Daquan's residence and another to Kenya's. Search warrants were prepared, but there was no telling who or what might be inside. So
just let you know, everybody, if you're watching, go ahead, don't forget to subscribe and put a thumbs up and give a comment. Let me know how you like it. See if I can do anything better. If you want, you can send me email. I got it in my description. Any body cams that you come across, I'll actually not watch it, and I'll watch it with you. So, yeah, come and join the crew that your ass is grass if you don't.
officers approached both properties, ready for a threat.
Are you Miss Monty Brooke?
Oh. Yes.
Is there a Mr. Yearby here?
No.
You know who I'm talking about? Kenyas, is that right? Do you mind if we come in and speak with you real quick about an incident? Okay, thank you.
Come on in.
Are you the only one home?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for work.
Oh, okay, okay.
You got the weed on the table, probably.
Is there a light?
Oh, it's right there at the door.
They ain't turn on lights. They trying to keep that.
So you're the only one here?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you? How do you know Mr. Yearby?
He was my boyfriend.
Was your boyfriend?
Was your boyfriend?
Or is?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hell
That's
no.
fair. When's the last time you saw him?
I'm gonna ask what's going on.
So we are investigating. I don't know. Have you heard anything about maybe what he would be involved in? Maybe I'll start with that.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So
hell
we work in our robbery homicide unit. We are investigating a death today. We don't know if he's involved.
But
We would
know
just
that
like
he
to
was
speak
there.
with him.
I don't like this.
So
I bet
when's
you
the last
don't.
time that you saw
I
him?
haven't talked to him.
No.
I haven't talked to him.
When's the last time you talked to him?
What's the day?
She don't know what the day is. God damn, that weed is good out there.
Okay.
But we just had like a break. It was like a breakup, basically.
A breakup.
Mm-hmm.
It basically was
Okay.
a breakup.
Have
But I
you, so
still
you
come
haven't seen
over
him
and give
today,
him some.
haven't heard
You
from
really
him, haven't communicated with him on social media?
No. I don't
Okay.
even talk to that nigga.
For him to come get
Messing with.
Mm-hmm.
Shafali.
What does he have
Shafisha.
here?
Or
it's just
Teresa.
like clothes.
Okay.
It's just clothes.
Okay.
You got some clothes there?
Has he been having any problems with anybody that you know of?
No.
Okay. Like I said, we don't know if he's involved. His name has come up. And
He going.
yeah.
He definitely is somewhere high.
Where's he living at if he's not here?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't.
No way.
I don't know where he lives at.
I don't know where he's been. I don't know anything.
Okay.
I really don't, because like I said, we just really had him kind of hard.
Eventually, officers searched the house, hoping to find him, or at least something they could use.
Yeah.
But the house was empty, and that's when officers realized someone was already one step ahead of them.
3 police officers have shown up at your door,
Some
and quite frankly, it's in
silverware,
reference to a murder.
A card
Okay,
table,
that's what we are investigating.
and some fucking
Okay, so
milk carts
imagine
that
if
sit
it
on
was your
a
loved one,
mattress on the floor.
and then officers are coming, and I'm not trying to downplay it or make this stressful for you, but we need to find him and talk to him. That's all we need to do, is talk to him.
$1,200
And so it's important for us to do that now. So I mean, if you can provide me a phone number, if you can provide me an address, if you car description, anything would be helpful. And y'all were in like Detective Green said, y'all were in a relationship enough to where you sign a lease apparently with somebody, and they live
Is he
here
riding
with you.
around in it?
So
They gotta have
all
a
I
bigger
need
cop
is
come
when I
around.
walk away is to be
I would've
satisfied that I've got the
interrogated
information
this shit
that I need
quick
to go
as hell.
find Mr. Yerby.
Like, if you don't let
While
us know,
officers at
we already
Kenya's
know that
residence
you
were
had
coming
the
up
man
empty,
in your
the other
house,
unit, the one searching for Daquan, was having...
and you know you're gonna be violating your situation with your living situation. You can't have a man living here, so you can either tell us where he at, or we can go ahead and add on these charges, and you're gonna lose your house and everything. That's how you get to the nitty gritty. But yeah, man, it's easy. They nicer than I am. I would have got down to it. I would have seen some Jordans, and I would have been like, "Wait a minute, aren't you not supposed to have any men living with you in your house? Why is these Jordans sitting in the corner? Why are these new True Religion pants? They don't fit none of your kids. Must be coming back. We gonna be watching the house. So don't tell that nigga nothing. We got the phones tapped, everything."
far more success than anyone expected, and what they were about to uncover would shift the investigation again.
Did you convict the felon?
Yes. Yes.
You gonna hop out the closet?
Holy crap. Okay.
What happened now?
Well, that.
Told you
Yeah,
it's
I'm
gonna
glad
be a
you're
pair
able
of
to clue that one.
Jordans.
That thing, sometimes those things are a pain. Yeah, that has.
Yeah, plug's empty. I got the
How,
round out of it.
how long is that barrel?
Oh, it's all.
That not 18 and a half?
I don't know. Looks like it's been solved in hand.
Yeah.
That's not. Start running this serial number, dude.
That's not a 9. Is it a 9?
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
9.
it says right there.
No.
This is 9.
I was looking at that.
And it got blood on it.
This thing.
Well, probably better. It looks like a chopped up AK
This
body.
is what came out of it.
Damn,
That came out of that.
Yeah,
with
Paul
a-
would probably,
a knife
as a
on it.
collector, he'd probably know. He'd be able to tell us. This is all
Bayonet.
just like an AK body, the sheet metal
Yeah,
stamp thing.
but it had that in it. Yeah. So it looks like an AK style.
Machine pistol.
Well, it's like a
Machine pistol. So you can put the pistol in
It's
the
got a, yeah,
little
everything's
thing.
safe.
Makes it longer.
This came out of this. It's got a pistol mag. This thing here. Probably goes in there like that.
Philippines.
Double up, vicious.
I don't know exactly.
What officers found next changed the direction of the investigation. Inside the property, they didn't locate just one weapon. They found multiple firearms.
Man.
Now,
And
in
if
Athens,
old dude
Georgia,
don't stay there,
owning guns is legal,
now,
but only
see,
under strict conditions.
now they gotta
The
take
guns
her.
must be registered, the
Yeah, they
owner
gotta
must be
take her.
eligible, and the firearm must
Cut
be
her.
stored and possessed
better start
lawfully.
talking.
And every one of those weapons was found inside the home of Raven Bennett, Daquan's girlfriend, which meant only one thing. Raven was now
Everybody got a
directly
Raven in their
connected to the
hood.
investigation. Then officers brought in Raven for questioning, because what she told them next would determine whether this case advanced forward or fell apart.
All right. All right, Miss Bennett, that's good. Just right inside here. All right. I need to ask you about the firearms you have in the house. What firearms do you have here?
I don't know.
All right. What firearms are here?
I don't know.
Are there any firearms here?
I don't know.
If there are any firearms, do they belong to you?
No.
Who would they belong to?
If so, my child's father,
Who is
Warren
on what?
Fox.
All right. Have you ever seen him bring a gun here? Let
No,
me rephrase that. When's the last time you saw him bring a gun here?
I don't see him bring guns here.
All right. How long have you lived in this apartment?
Almost 2 years.
How long has he been in jail on this last time?
You said how
He
long?
was in jail for a while, I know. How long was he in for?
I think the last time he went to jail, he was probably locked up for like 2 months, I think.
2 months. During that time, did you store anything for him?
No.
Oh, so all
Did he
these
put
weapons
things here
in here
before
is
he
yours.
left?
No, not that I know of.
God damn.
Well, okay. In your children's closet, are you aware of everything that's in the kid's closet?
God damn.
I mean, it would be you would
Children's
know what's in
closet?
your kid's closet, right?
Okay.
All right. When did he get out of jail?
Well, I do
Take
know
her to jail.
He had just got locked up probably like about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
That's the most recent that I know.
All right. When's the last time he left anything here at your house?
You better say yesterday.
I don't know.
God damn. That's dumb as hell. You going to jail.
This look familiar?
Yeah, the whole bag full of guns.
You see this? These are federal crimes.
Yeah, and you about to take them off.
Somebody
Hell,
knows about and owns these guns.
that's
Right
all
now,
her.
it's
She
your
taking the
apartment.
charge. She, it's
There's no
all
Daquan
hers.
here. There's you.
Any
We need
bodies
talk.
on it? She did it.
Let's
No,
go in the living
nothing
room and
about
talk.
it. If I was any of these niggas, I would.
You
God
are responsible for your apartment.
Yes.
We just showed you 2 federal crimes of guns
That
in
means
your
that your
apartment
kids is going to be
that
taken.
you're not supposed to have in housing anyway.
You going to jail.
You're
if there's any
responsible.
bodies on these guns, you going to have to take the
Even
charge.
if it's not mine.
Doesn't matter.
You gotta kind of by extension if it's your apartment.
You
You're
better
responsible.
have some Jordans
How did
somewhere
it
to
get here?
prove that it ain't yours. God
I don't
damn.
know. I mean, I didn't put it.
Well,
here.
no.
Lieutenant,
Obviously.
How you
we're
don't
all,
know
everybody is
that
very,
there's guns
everybody's had
in
a
your
long day, including
children's
you. We are
closet?
past game playing. Where did the guns come from?
If anything, my child's father.
If
is
anything?
gone.
Well,
Yes,
there's no
because
if anything.
Well,
I don't know anything
you know
about
what?
no
We ain't
guns
gonna
being
even
here
play
and none of
around
that.
with
So,
this
I mean,
situation.
Would you take a
taking you down.
polygraph to that and answer those
Nah,
questions?
we ain't even
about it
taking no
on the
polygraph. We just gonna shut
mean,
it
I
down.
will.
Just take her to jail
All
for
right,
being a
we can go where we can go now. We can
neglect
set
to
one up right
children,
now.
regardless.
I'm not going nowhere.
Yes,
At
you
all.
are. You going?
you won't do a
gone.
polygraph.
No,
You're
I mean,
done.
not-
You
no,
just
not
no.
today.
You are
No,
going
no.
to jail.
No.
So you won't do a polygraph about the guns.
You going to jail.
My God.
It's a wrap. You
They're
losing
not
your
mine.
kids.
Whose
You
are they?
losing everything.
They're my child's father.
They are Quan's?
Yes.
How do you know they're his?
More than likely is
No,
More
you
than
just said
likely.
they are. How
gotta
do you
say
know
More
that
than
they're
they-
likely they are his because he
No,
comes
no,
here.
stop.
No.
There's
that's
no
not
such
how-
thing as more than likely.
Yes.
They're either yours,
Or
your
his.
child's, your 2 guests from Louisiana, or his. Quan just put a loaded gun by your baby.
Yes.
Who's taking a ride for this, you or him?
Not me, because I don't.
Your
Well, then
apartment.
you better say what it is. Whose
Now
guns
tell me
are
about
they?
the red car. How long's the red truck been
Oh
here?
my God,
To
they
my
being so
knowledge,
nice.
It's been parked
I would
for about
still
2
take her to
days now
jail
because it
just
has not have
for
no.
being dumb.
It don't have no car insurance.
When's the last time you saw Tyro?
That nigga in her car
It
driving
was-
around.
It might have been like, earlier today.
Today?
Damn, bitch! Come on, man. Y'all wasting time. Y'all already know this. This is like
We're gonna hand that gun to our forensics folks. They are going to both test it for DNA and then fingerprints.
but she
Are
gotta
your
go to
print's
jail.
gonna come up on any of the guns.
No. Take
or
her
the
to
bullets.
jail
Tell us now.
for neglect and children.
Okay.
One of those kids could have got that gun.
It belongs to you. So what I will, if you do anything,
Do not let this
yourself
slide.
and to help your child with defects, because if you are very cooperative and very helpful,
Don't let this
I will do
slide.
that for you.
You gotta take that bitch to jail.
Okay.
No,
Well,
she ain't been
what
cooperative.
I'm saying is,
Take her to jail.
if you hear anything about the murder, call me.
No.
Ms. Bennett, I have one last question for you.
Damn.
You were saying earlier that DeQuan has had you run things for him and do things for him. Correct? You said that.
They gotta take. They supposed to take her to jail.
Well, my understanding, as I was standing right there, was
She
that he
don't
had you
care
do
about her
other
kids
tasks.
at all.
Has he ever
God.
had you go get guns?
got
or drop
guns
off guns.
in your kid's closet, dog.
Well,
Loaded.
call me because
Right.
This is how you get one of the kids to grab it, thinking it's a toy.
Raven
blow they
confirmed what detectives had suspected.
cousin's
On the
head
day
off.
of the shooting, Kenyas and Daquan came to her house. They arrived in the red SUV and left the gun there. This detail connected them directly back to the scene. It was the final link detectives needed. With that, officers now had grounds to charge both Kenyas Yerby and Daquan Faust with murder.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
2 days after officers recovered the red SUV and the firearms from Raven's home, the investigation moved quickly. Daquan was located back at Raven's residence. He did not turn himself in. Officers had to go and get him. At that point, the evidence had already closed around him. He was taken into custody. That very same day, the autopsy confirmed what detectives already suspected. Keyshawn was shot at close range, with the fatal round striking the head. He was also shot 5 more times across the upper body. The bullets matched a 9mm semi-automatic casings that were recovered at the scene. Detectives test-fired a 9mm recovered from Raven's house. The bullets from the test fire matched the recovered projectiles. The pistol was a standard 9mm semi-automatic with a detachable magazine.
Hey. Yeah. Real quick, Kenny, do you mind taking your hands out of your pocket? I just want to patch down, make sure you don't have any weapons. I'm sure you don't because you're here with your attorney. You just want to stand up for me real quick.
You got a gun.
Just put your hands on your head for me. Thanks.
Man, these niggas is fooling, dog. Just bad PR for black folks, man, all around.
All right.
We gonna find some white folks.
You gonna step in and talk to Paul? And I'll just hang out here for a second.
But it's hard. It's hard to get
You guys
past
all
this
riding together,
bullshit.
or just happen to come at the same time? Okay.
This nigga got his hands.
You put your hands down.
God damn.
He explained why the confrontation happened, who was present in the woods, and how the events led to the shooting. In doing so, he unintentionally dismantled every false alibi he and the others had tried to build. The hidden firearm, the movement of the red SUV, and the attempts to distance themselves from the scene. All of it became clear the moment he spoke. By providing details only someone involved could know, Kenyas effectively confirmed his own role in the murder, as well as the involvement of those who helped him afterward. During questioning, Kenyas explained why the conflict happened. It went back to the backpack officers recovered at the scene. Inside were a phone, clothing, a scale, and personal items, things that didn't hold much value on their own. But what mattered was what was supposed to be inside the bag. According to Kenyas, the bag originally contained cash and pills, and Keyshawn was believed to have taken it. That accusation turned a normal disagreement into something personal. Now that officers understood why Keyshawn was targeted, the next step was understanding who carried it out. Because this wasn't a crime committed by one person. Everyone had a role. KT was the one who believed Keyshawn took his bag and decided he had to handle it. Daquan was the one who drove, the one who didn't need an explanation, just direction. And Raven was the one who helped after the gunshots, hiding the SUV and the weapon like none of this ever happened. Once the full story was laid out, the charges fell into place quickly. Kenyas Yerby was charged with murder. Daquan was charged with felony murder, aiding and abetting, and possessing a firearm during a violent crime. Raven was charged with hindering apprehension and tampering with evidence, and Bubba walked away without any charges.
Because Bubba didn't do nothing. God damn. All right, let's go to another one, y'all. We got it going. Damn. The hell going on around here? Let's see what we got here.
Even shot people.
Uh-oh.
It's just racist. Just flat out racist.
He posted on Facebook last night,
You
and he
already
came to
know
work all
what's going
weird.
down
Boss man makes
when you got a nigga talking about this boss man is racist. You know it's going down. This nigga is about to crash out on live. I ain't watched this yet, just like any of my other videos. I watch it with you guys. So go ahead and subscribe, give a thumbs up, give a comment. Let me know how you feel. What do you think? What do you think gonna happen here? Damn. Nigga got them damn bumps on it. You gotta put the hot water on it before you start shaving, dog. So you can get that razor bumps.
Black jokes every day. My name is Black Jerry.
But I just remember looking up and I saw Jerry.
Black Jerry. He said, "My name is Black Jerry." Look, the white boy, he gonna say it right off the dribble. Black Jerry.
But I just remember looking up and I saw Jerry with the gun. He did one of these and pulled the trigger at my dad.
Oh.
You guys. And I really hope y'all do that.
In Clinton Township, Michigan, an employee films his
Michigan?
morning
God,
commute to work, ranting about alleged racism, bullying, and
Nigga, I think I
mistreatment
seen
by
that
his
nigga at the liquor
coworkers.
store.
The last thing they ever expected was for him to enter the workplace armed with a gun and murder on his mind.
Murder.
The kid didn't look like he had a care in the world that he just did any of that.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On the morning of January 9th, 2018, 25-year-old construction worker Jerry Motley Jr. begins recording on his way to the office.
Jerry.
So, now we're recording. I'm going to tell you, like I told these other
Black
like,
Jerry.
they just did, like,
Born
outrageous,
the
racist bullshit. It's like time and time I come into work, just racist. Just flat out racist. There's no giving. Dude used the word like a million times. Boss man makes black jokes every day. My name is Black Jerry. I'm the lowest paid in the company. Been there for a year. Pretty much bullshit. And I got a best friend that works there too. So it's like, even my best friend sat there and pointed out a branch, like, oh, Jerry, which one you want to be hanged from? Him and Johnny. It's like, y'all like, think like doesn't like click. Like, y'all are ignorant. Y'all just think money is the power of everything. Really, a weapon is the power of everything. I'm just basically saying, you guys. And I really hope y'all do that.
Minutes later, Jerry arrives at his workplace. He parks his car and calmly heads toward the front door as he'd likely done every workday for the past year. But this time, tucked into a hoodie pocket underneath his jacket, is a fully loaded pistol.
Lock it. Where's Tom? Look and see. Oh, God, he is.
911, where is your emergency?
I need an ambulance immediately at Reliable Fence. We got an employee that shot people.
Where is the person that shot him?
I don't know. We have 4 rooms back there, and when I'm in a locked room, I need police and I need an ambulance staff.
Okay, where I have everybody coming. Where is the victim?
He's right next to me, and I don't know who else
Okay,
he
is he?
shot. Who else did he
All right,
shoot?
is he breathing?
Yes, he's breathing.
Okay, where is he shot?
In the chest.
Okay, do we have anything to put on the wound?
He's got his glove against it now.
Okay.
Just stay still. Is that shot?
All right, who's the person?
He shot my brother. I have 2 people shot.
Okay, where's the other?
Brother, he's trying to leave. I need police now.
The dispatcher requests information about the suspect's car, but the woman on the line is unable to answer as someone delivers a crushing confirmation.
You mean my brother's shot?
Ma'am, take a deep breath. Ma'am, we have everybody coming, okay? Ma'am, somebody get on the phone with me, please. Ma'am, hello? Ma'am, hello?
Black Jerry?
Black Jerry.
As more calls reach dispatchers, they're
Black
able to
Jerry.
learn from other employees that the suspect fled the scene in a gray Saturn.
It's black male. He works
It's
with
Black
us.
Jerry.
I don't know. He posted on Facebook last night, and he came to work all weird.
Okay. Listen, we got everybody coming to help you. Take a deep breath. What's his name?
Jerry Motley. He shot Tom?
God.
What
Damn.
I have one
Conscious and breathing?
conscious and breathing that shot. He's standing right.
Okay, all right, and what about the other person?
Other person's on the ground, looks like he's dead.
The Clinton Township Police Department arrived to the
That way he
shocking
ain't gonna get no
aftermath of
jobs.
Jerry's
It's
rampage.
a Black Jerry.
One victim, Angelo Joe Macaulay III, was treated by paramedics at the scene and transferred to McLaren Hospital with multiple gunshot wounds. In a back office, the business owner, 61-year-old Thomas Edward Batke, was
a
found
good boss,
face up
too.
on the tile floor in a pool of blood with a fatal gunshot wound to the head.
Probably
The
was gonna
murder
give him a
weapon, a
raise and
semi-automatic pistol, was found near his legs, containing 7 unspent rounds. Several employees were brought into the police station and asked to describe for detectives exactly what happened.
We all gather in Tom's office in the morning to find out what we're doing for the day, and just kind of
He just rolls
talk
up.
and
It
see
wasn't
what's
going for
going on. And Jerry was just acting really weird this morning. You know,
In what way? Was he not talking to people he normally does?
No, yeah. Just not talking, and his buddy Jeff in the other room was like his best friend, you know, and Jeff said hi to him, and he's like, and just walked away, just mumbled something and walked away.
Nobody say I
Okay,
look like
that's
that
weird.
because I don't.
Well, anyways, we're all in Todd's office
It's
to find out what's going on. And all of a sudden, we're like, just thinking like, where's Jerry at? And then all of a sudden, we seen the back door open, and then Jerry walks out like
The
this.
Jerry kids. That's
Jerry
what he
pulled
is.
the
Black
gun.
Jerry is the Jerry kid.
Out and says,
One of them
"You
special
mother,
ones.
I told you stop with me." Blam, shots once.
I've been to shooting range. I know what it smells like
See a
when you
dude walk
shoot a
up to
gun.
you like this.
I'm like, what the? You know, he shot Angelo. You can hear Angelo hit the
This don't
ground.
even mess with him.
Lori, the deceased
Jerry
owner's
is crazy.
sister, described what happened next.
I literally, I can play it in my mind.
Uh-huh.
Into my view came Angela, and he's like, this, and he goes, my God, that hurts. And Jerry was there.
Jerry.
And I said, what the hell, what's going on? Because I heard the sound.
Black Jerry, what you do?
Fireworks, I mean, never in a million years.
But think that
And
Black
he
Jerry.
turned and he went this way through the door, and the door slammed, and boom, boom, against the door. And I was trying to push against the door, and I couldn't. I'm like, what is
almost
going
got
on?
your
'Cause
ass
I could
shot.
hear it all against the door.
By
When
Black
he shot
Jerry.
Joe, he was still going after Joe. He didn't have any intentions on going in the office because he was working his way. He was walking past the office, and I think that's when Dylan was right there and jumped on him. But when he was walking past the office, I could have sworn I heard him say, "I'm sick of this bullshit."
Employee Dylan then attempted to stop Jerry from firing the gun again.
Come on,
I grabbed
Jerry,
both
stop.
his wrists and threw him up against the wall, and I couldn't hold him forever. I knew that. I held him for about 20 seconds, and then he found a way into the office. And Tom, at the time, my boss, the second guy that got shot, he was trying to lock the door.
It was then that Jeff jumped in to help, but the struggle spilled over into the owner's office.
They moved into the office, and he still had the gun. And I looked, and my dad, since Jeff was on him, my dad saw that, and he went to grab his arm and try to get control of it so no one else got shot. And then I saw that, and they were leaning on my dad's desk. So I jumped on Jerry and I put him in a chokehold. And I don't know where my dad was. I know he was in there somewhere, but I just remember looking up and I saw Jerry with the gun. He did one of these and pulled the trigger at my dad. And then after that, Jerry had the gun like this and he shot it at the wall. And then he ended up dropping it. I don't know if it was because I was still choking him, so I don't know if he was losing consciousness. Then after that, it would be him and Jeff just fell to the ground in the doorway. And I remember looking up to the right and I just saw my dad laying there. I could tell he was almost passed out because he started gagging. I kind of let off because I didn't want to kill him, you know what I mean? But I said at the time, I was like, you just killed my dad. Because I knew right away when I saw him laying there that there was no the blood on him. Did he? No, I got up. Since I was the first one to get up, I walked out front.
About to have me
Because
looking
I
all
didn't know what
crazy
to
out
do.
here. They're gonna think I'm Black Jerry.
Deep down, I knew what happened, but I didn't know what to do.
It was then that Jerry, just as casually as he entered, made his way back to his car. However, he didn't make it far. Just 1 mile down the road from the business, Jerry lost control of his vehicle, slamming into the rear of a flatbed truck. Despite not wearing a seatbelt, he survived and was seen by the truck driver crawling out of a shattered window, fleeing on foot.
God damn, Jerry.
Well, Stan. And
see, he got dreads though.
it's crazy because like this morning I was asking what was wrong with Jerry, and you know Jeff told me, did you read his Facebook status?
Dreads, or you
The night before the shooting took place, Jerry took to Facebook, leaving a cryptic post that hinted something dark was lingering in his mind. He detailed several incidents, writing, "You can't talk to another human being like that," then stating, "I put up with it for a year, no more."
Like, I was reading it, and it's just like all the people that gave me a hard time, and this and that, and I think he's talking about Joe.
I go into my job and shoot everybody up.
I mean, the two saw.
All right.
I would have been the high-low driver. I would have came through slow as hell.
Done a lot of things to everybody. He's grabbed me by my neck and,
I ain't Sunshine.
you know, choked me up one time at a job.
Joe the owner?
He's a worker.
Okay.
He's grabbed the owner's son by his neck and choked him up just for stupid little bickering arguments.
Yeah,
and
because
he's done it to Joe.
y'all should have been
And
fired,
he
Black
always
Jerry.
picked on Jerry.
Angelo is kind of a bully, really, honestly. He'll like flick cigarettes at you, he'll throw at you. It'll just do all types of
That's
stuff
because
to
that
let
nigga's
kind of take you off.
he's been
Right?
here long and he
And
knows how to just be
picks on
a
Jerry
human
the
being
most.
at work.
So I can see why he was the first one shot.
According to the owner's son, there may be a reason Joe hasn't yet been fired, despite the allegations of abuse by his coworkers.
Sounds like Joe's a big dude. He's not small.
Joe's the best worker there.
Is he that meathead? Is he that guy that's got to pick on everybody, flick cigarettes at everybody, call names? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You been there a long time? Works for your dad?
Yeah, 17 years.
17 years, yeah.
My dad's one of his diapers. He's best friends with his dad. That's why, I mean, Joe's caused fights around there in the past
work with
7 years I've been
and
there.
take some criticism.
Me and him butted heads a few times.
Does he keep his job because of the relationship between your dad and his dad?
Oh, yeah.
Why I think he shot Tom is because nothing happened. We've brought to Tom's attention that Joe is... Nobody likes Joe there. Everybody will tell you that. Nobody likes Joe
But
here.
Joe is the hardest worker
We
in that
tolerate
bitch.
him. He's a with everybody. You know, he's just a cocky dude, you know?
Yeah,
Just
because
thinks
he the one.
In part of Jerry's recording filmed prior to the shooting, he made it clear why Joe was a target.
And Joe. The reason I shot Joe because
God damn.
You're just ignorant. You're the mixture of racist and ignorant.
Oh, God dang. What are you
Always
talking about?
constantly yelling
Racism.
at me, telling me to do.
No, I mean,
everything
people
that you said, but you're still
will get shot
crying
just
about it.
for just saying some
Saying that I
racist
ain't
shit.
birthplace. What the hell am I doing in this company?
Damn.
You sat there and antagonized me that one day.
These
I
niggas
told you
is
to stop.
feminine, dog. This is why you need a man in the home for these boys, because they are so soft.
Defend you.
Have people gone to the owners about Joe and said, hey, things you got to stop?
Quit.
I mean, he's basically an
Yeah, the last time, like the last situation Joe had with somebody who was with me is when he grabbed me up on my neck one time and I told Tom, look, you're either going to quit or you need to tell Joe, like, you're going to do something for him, like, get him help. And, you know, Tom told me I'm going to tell Joe to take anger management. I said, you know what, all right, I'll get over it. We're all family. We all got to work together. I've got to put roofs over our heads. That was it.
After wounding Joe, killing Tom, crashing his car, and fleeing on foot, Jerry was quickly apprehended when a Roseville police detective saw him running into a subdivision and successfully tackled him to the ground. He was then handcuffed by an officer with the Fraser Police Department, who later returned him to the custody of Clinton Township. He now sits with detectives who will hear a haunting confession regarding his motives for the brutal attack.
I got the job through my best friend.
Oh,
okay, my best friend is Jeff.
This nigga got that
Pretty sure you talk to him, talk to him. But it's just something just didn't really feel right.
Nigga,
like,
some bass in your
then
voice,
he started
boy.
completely being that whole just screaming and yelling at me if I get something wrong. Oh, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're worthless. The way he was acting towards me, and he was like, you would never get a raise here. You're just a piece of
You are a piece of shit.
You're and this, every time we get in an argument, he reverts back to racism. And it's like, I'm at a losing chance. And then whoever's with him, they're tagging along, they're laughing at the joke. So I'm just like a target. And it's just a constantly target every single day of my life.
Jeff, who explains he's known Jerry since high school, admits there was name-calling at the job site.
You know, there are times where, you know, there's racial slurs back and forth, you know.
Not supposed to hurt
he might say
people.
Or whatever, you know,
Sticks and stones
you know, he might say something about being white or something, you know. Everybody, even him, would shoot shots back. You know, it's just guys and guys. And then, like with me and him, our relationship, he technically is one of the whitest black people I know. He doesn't really like the Chinese. He's a first thing, I mean, I guess you'd say back in the day.
That's the only
He
black
kind of
guy
act like it didn't really offend him as much, you know, when we were younger, you know.
I know where this area
In parts
is.
of the recording made before the shooting,
Only
Jerry
white
speaks
folks in there.
directly to his best friend, Jeff.
Yeah, Jerry, you should have never had dreads. You shouldn't be walking around acting like you somebody.
Best friend ever. The way you treated me when I first
You
started.
need to get that slobber off your damn lips.
Jumping around in
God
the
damn,
truck,
spitting all on the camera and shit.
Jerry, you ain't never gonna be
nigga.
nothing. My car broke down, so you had to come and get me. You just harassed me the whole.
Well,
single
nigga,
day
he
you
had to
harassed
come
me
get your
about
greasy ass. You should
Get
be
my car.
happy.
Get my car. When are you ever gonna get your car? I don't want to drive you.
He don't.
If you ain't want to drive me, you ain't have to drive.
Well, then, get
but
out,
there's no
bitch.
point. I just sat there and you just screamed and yelled at me.
Yeah, I would too.
It's like, yeah, I'm the boss of you and all this other bullshit.
Yeah, no, he said I'm the boss. He didn't say the boss of you. Nigga,
I can't believe you.
This
Don't get me
nigga,
wrong, we all joke around. You know, it's a construction work. It's a bunch of guys.
Right.
You know,
this is why I say, man, this is why it'd be hard for niggas
you
out
know,
here
excuse my
because
language or
of
whatever.
Black
You know,
Jerry.
everybody picks on
Jerry
everybody.
kid.
All of my friends are Caucasian. All of them.
Damn.
And it's like I never in my life has been treated in a racial way really that bad.
All my friends is white
and it's
too.
like it's not
And
fair,
I ain't
and it's
never
like
been disrespected.
I even thought about like maybe I should quit, but something inside of me was like, no, they can't get away. They can't get away with it. Like this is not right. Y'all already
like me.
broke through. Like, oh my God, it's nerve wracking.
Ain't
Just
never
thinking
been a
about it,
white
like,
man in my life that's disrespected
like, how
me to
do
the
you
point where I'm
treat
gonna shoot somebody.
another human being so bad and expect him to be perfectly fine with it when it's a constant thing when he told y'all multiple times to stop.
Multiple times.
Jerry points to the nickname Black Jerry as a source of resentment. But employee Dylan shares their reasons for addressing him this way.
We do call him Black Jerry, but it's not because we're trying to be racist. We have multiple Jerrys that work with us. Kind of just the easiest way. And he never told us that he didn't like it. So
I'm the only black person there.
What? No, duh, Sherlock.
Kind of like tried to bring it up to Tom, but Tom just like brushed it off. One morning I come in, and Tom, everybody's sitting there. They're just making black jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, and turn out the lights.
And you supposed to make white jokes.
I'm like,
I would have been killing them up in there. They wouldn't even be able to work with me. I've been talking all kinds of
went
shit.
on about their life,
like it smells like bacon.
Jerry shares a more specific example of something that happened between him and Joe.
One day I was extremely pissed off, like I wasn't having a good mood. And for some reason, Tom sent me with Joe. And Joe was just being and I was like, dude, can you just leave me alone? So I kind of got pissed off, and I went in the truck. He's hitting the window while I'm in the truck, just terrorizing me. And Jeff was like, you know he's not going to stop. I was like, he just needs to leave me alone. And he's all laughing about it, thinking it's all funny.
Outrageous. Screaming at me.
Why they keep going to this scene?
Oh, shit, you should already know this. You've been here for at least 2 months.
I've only been there 2 months.
Do that?
Your ass.
I know it now. Now that I've been there
This
for a
is
year.
like the trials and tribulations that you go through when you start a job like this.
That's not right.
They gonna bully you.
Multiple co-workers acknowledged that Joe was particularly harsh with Jerry, but still couldn't believe he would take it to this extreme.
Jerry was, I've had him over my house a few times, you know what I mean? We hung out. He was a good kid. I mean, granted, I know Angelo, he gave him quite a bit of at work, but I mean, Jerry's a little slow. So when you tell him to do something and he doesn't do it properly,
Jerry
you gotta keep telling him, you know
one
what
of the
I mean?
Jerry kids, dog.
My dad's, to be
and they
honest,
let him get a job there,
dad,
so you should be fucking grateful.
Jerry's a good kid, but, you know, he's cut out for this kind of work. My dad agreed, but he didn't want to just dump Jerry off, you know what I mean? He wanted to help the kid. That's what he does with a lot of these people around here. He's trying to help all of them.
According to Tom's sister, Lori, she encouraged her brother to fire Jerry, but Tom refused.
Yeah, they should have fired Jerry a long time ago.
Who's that?
Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry
And
is
I said
a
to my
Jerry
brother,
kid.
honey, things are getting slower, the winter season, da-da-da, you can laugh. The kid, leave the kid alone. He needs a job. He did everything, and you killed him?
Yeah.
Oh, Tom was great to him. You know, Tom could have canned him 6 months ago, you know what I mean? He just wasn't the best worker all the time, you know, again, he was slow, you know, doesn't like the cold, you know, all this, so, but he's very patient with Jerry, and which is why I don't understand.
When Tom was shot, did it look like he was the target of, was Jerry's intention?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Because there's 4 of us there, and he could have went off and all of us.
Right, but he specifically got his arm in,
and
pointed at Tom, and pulled the trigger.
On a mission.
Jerry continues his confession to investigators, sharing a specific incident regarding the owner, Tom.
Tom's like started laughing, and he just turned to me. Oh, do you want to hear something funny? I'm like, not really, Tom. I really don't want to hear that.
Then you're going to hear it then.
Oh, if you give a black person watermelon, he can do anything that you say. And he shakes the watermelon in front of my face.
I would.
So I'm like, wow. So Joe turns around after he leaves the room and tells me, Jerry, don't tell nobody what goes down over here. Immediately I thought to myself, like, yeah, because if I tell anybody, it's not gonna matter.
Kid didn't look like he had a care in the world that he just did any of that.
You can get fired
and I don't know why he
breath
shot my
smoking.
dad. My dad was nothing but good to him. There's no way he just randomly decided to just bring that gun into work. You know what I mean? He wouldn't just do that. He's that type of kid where he has to plan it. He doesn't just go with the flow. His brain just doesn't work that way. I just don't understand what pushed him this far today.
So you can't picture a specific event in the last few days or whatever. Okay.
Detectives also wondered if this was a sudden decision by Jerry or something he'd been planning for some time.
Where did you get the gun
fed
from?
up to the point where
Gunshot. Have you ever shot it before today? Honestly, that's my first time ever shooting a pistol. How did you find out how to use it?
Where did you get the pistol?
YouTube. Okay. Yeah.
Jerry explains he originally purchased it 4 months ago after a heated argument with Jeff when they were returning from a job site.
All the way back, like we're screaming and yelling at each other. He pulled over. He was like, "Your attitude is ridiculous. I hate you." And at this point, I'm already crying. I'm emotional. I don't even know what to do. I'm pissed off. Like, so I went to go talk to Tom about it. Tom was like, "Well, all you need to do is just listen to Jeff." I'm like,
"That's your boss."
Screaming and yelling at me. He was like, "Are you doing what he's saying?" I was like, "Man, you don't have to scream and yell at me."
Yeah, you do.
I was like, I messed up once and he screamed and yelled at me. She was like, "Well, all I need you to do is listen to him. Brush it off like it wasn't nothing." So I went
This nigga
to
is
the gun shop,
fruitcake of the year.
got the gun shop, got the gun,
Black Jerry.
filled out the paper and all that. First time buying the gun.
First episode.
So I carried it once to work because it was
Black Jerry.
potential. But like that, I backed out because it was like, okay, maybe down the road it'll change.
Nah,
maybe things will get better, right?
They gonna mess with you because you
I was treated
let it.
unfairly.
Oh my God, why is this nigga keep going to this close up?
You blame black people for all
I
your
want to
problems.
see this
You blame me
nigga's
for your
sloppy
problems.
ass lips and shit.
You ain't never gonna be nothing.
You ain't.
Oh my God, you're a piece.
You are
Well,
a piece
there
of
you
shit.
go. Huh?
Everything that what you're saying
But
is
as Jerry
true.
reveals, he had bigger plans than targeting just Joe and Tom.
Let me ask you this:
Who else
if
was you
your
gonna get
plan
to after you
to get back
if you
at these
didn't get
guys
into a
worked
car
out
accident?
perfectly, what would have happened?
100%, I probably would have been shot dead on the site.
That you would have been shot dead,
Pretty much.
or you mean you would have shot all of them dead?
No, I had a different plan for my best friend. I would have shot my best friend in his 2 legs.
What the
Make sure he
hell's wrong
couldn't
with
walk
this? I'm telling
ever
you,
again. And pretty much from there, just let it role play.
Did you want to kill everybody there but your best friend?
Pretty much everybody but my best friend.
You understand what happened today. You understand that.
Stupid,
What you did
dog,
was wrong.
please.
You know what you did was wrong.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
I know that for a
that is
fact.
going to take a human life. You know that.
So you
And
know
you
you're
were
going
intent
to
on
serve the
killing
rest of your life in jail,
these
right?
people in the
Black
shop.
Jerry.
Yeah.
So you killed Tom, you shot him in the head.
Stupid.
Then you took 2 shots at Joe. And your intentions were to kill him
Everything
too.
that they said about you is true.
What were you feeling when this was going on?
Like shit.
In my head, get him. Get Joe and go
Like that's
after
really
him.
gonna solve the problem.
But due to the quick intervention by his co-workers, Jerry was disarmed before he could harm anyone else. The only loss of life was that of his boss, Tom. Lori shares that outside of work, Tom took care of his wife, who's bound to a wheelchair and battling advanced stage 4 cancer.
Did I ever in a million years think somebody would bring a gun in and shoot somebody? No. My brother, least of all. My brother played Santa.
But
for
she
kids,
knew if anybody
for
was
people
gonna
in
do it, it would
nursing
be
homes.
Jerry.
My brother was no doubt the kindest
Black
person. I
Jerry.
wish he would have shot me instead of him. Chad, why didn't you take me
One of
instead?
the newest Jerry kids.
Why didn't you
The
take
Special
me
Olympics.
instead of Tommy?
Are you feeling any remorse for what you did today?
It's probably gonna hit me later on, but as of right now, I'm just like,
That nigga's gay
it
as hell.
happened. I can't control it.
Let's
Yes, I
wrap
do
it
want to
up,
cry
y'all.
because
We
honestly,
made it
could have
through.
been avoided. Yes, I know.
First
it was
episode
wrong.
of Body Cam. New Body Cams every Sunday. I'm gonna be doing news and stuff, and some days I might just pop in give you some breaking news like yesterday. There was a mass shooting that went down at Brown University. They still are looking for the shooter. I think they might have caught him. I'm not sure. Then there's another shooting that went down in Australia. And then there is a couple of different other shootings that's been going down in Jewish areas. So I'm gonna go look into that, keep you up to date. If anything's real important, I'm gonna jump back on tomorrow. And just go ahead. Don't forget, please, everybody, if you watch it, please don't just leave and not subscribe, because I don't got that many views. I got views, but I don't got subscribers. Okay, and I need thumbs up and comments so I can get more people to watch it. But I appreciate you guys sticking around for 2 hours of my new body cam episodes. Yo ass is grass, and we're gonna go ahead and take it out with our theme song.
Your ass is grass. The game begins. Spin that wheel and see who wins.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.